What's going on, beautiful people? Russell Climbs here, and today we're going to be talking about how I use my top-down system to do stuff like this. Yeah, pretty sweet. Okay, here we go. Yo, okay, so before we get started to doing this top-down stuff, you gotta make sure that you got a Platypod. That's what these bad boys are. I get I think it's the MK Ultra or something. It's the bigger one, that one. And they run for around $100 hairs. So it's not too pricey, but I want a big one. They have some smaller ones, but I wanted the big one for my camera for how I had it set up with some nails that were already in the rafters that I use, so I wanted the big one for that. Now, you can also do this without 14-foot tall ceilings, because that's how high mine are that I use to do this from. I've done it before with 2 C-stands and like a piece of wood. And I just made sure that piece of wood was real long. And then you also have to make sure that you're going to be using like a 12mm lens or a 14mm lens, like a wide angle, like ultra wide, because you're not going to be able to get as much space as you can when you're doing that. And then also just be aware that you're probably going to see the C-stand legs, so you might have to Photoshop that out later. Anywho, just a thought. And you have to do it with light painting, because I thought about like maybe if I had a genie, like I could do this, because I've seen some dance photographers and stuff do that, but with a genie, and it's just like I'm not going to be able to hold that thing freaking still in the air when somebody else is doing painting. It's just not going to work. So this is, I found to be the best solution, and it's a good way to do top-down stuff without using a drone and get super clear picture. Something else I should mention, that if you want to freaking have your camera on top of the ceiling, like, you gotta like control it somehow, right? So I use my phone, and I use the app on that bad boy to do that, so I can see what I'm doing when the camera's on the ceiling, and then it also lets me focus, because like I'll be on the ladder and I'll be focusing, and I'll have my model be on the ground so we have good focus. So I use that for that, and yeah, it's important to have that. I couldn't do this without using the Sony app that I use, and there's other apps, but for other cameras. So yeah, that's how we do it, and I'm going to show you how I connect it. So I have the Imaging Edge mobile app open. I click on scan QR code. It's like, sweet, do it. So now it's going to give me that screen, okay? First, I got to go back into here. Go over to network, I believe. Yep, control with smartphone. Oh, I messed it up. It's hard to do with my left hand. Alright, control smartphone. I click it. Control smartphone on, connection. You can keep it always on if you want. Sometimes you'll lose it if it's not on all the time. On, connection, Wi-Fi on standby. And then it's going to show me that QR code. So, I just click on scan QR code like we just did before. And it's going to show, let's see here. And then connect. Still connecting. There we go. And now I can see everything. So that is how you connect it. And you can, like, if I want to change anything in the camera, I can change it right there. If I want to take a picture, like if I want to change it, the shutter speed to bulb, right? Because that's where I normally hang out. I just slide it over, it starts taking the picture, slide it back, takes a picture. Pretty easy, oh yeah! Let's get to the studio and get over there. Okay, bye. Yeah. It's Platypod, it's pretty rad-tastic. So take this part right here, I unscrew it, and then I flip it over, and I screw it right here. So now it's on the opposite side of where it was. And then we take the camera and apply it. Let me take this part here, put it on. Let me screw it onto there. Now it is on like that. Cool? It's important to have a camera strap on there as well, as I block the light again. Okay, so now it's hooked up like this, and now comes the not fun part. So, as you can see here, the Platypod fits with these two nails here. Don't know what size they are, but they're nails. And put some of these bike racks on there for double safetiness of stuff. That's better. And that points down. Hello. Hi. It's us again. But the camera's on the ceiling, if you couldn't already tell. So yeah, it's up there. Anywho, we're gonna do some stuff. Okay, bye. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you subscribe, that would be radtastic. But I'm not going to say to live your life. And, you know, notification bell for the stuff, for more videos and shenanigans like this. And I hope to see your beautiful faces in the next video. Okay? Okay, bye.